I'm gonna need the net for this one. Oh my gosh, what did I hook? You guys, this joker really is hooked up right now. He is really hooked up right now.
In the face.
You had a gizzard shad go after your bait? Oh, big nasty, what?
My crate is crooked, so the rods do this. I moved the 2 rods that were on the right side, but it wasn't enough.
Not even a little like 12-inch largemouth.
That's the last fish I expect to see. I've never seen a bass in here, warm or cold weather.
I also took time off too.
You didn't see the bait in the tree? I don't know if that looks like it got hooks on. It's kind of glinty. We're gonna find out though. Oh yeah, that's a pop-off.
Did you see the swirl?
Musky.
Did you see the swirl?
I did.
The hell was that?
I don't know. Something that wanted that paddle tail.
But I wasn't even like, I wasn't paying attention. I wasn't fishing. I was just goofing around. Something swirled at it.
Yep.
Right I thought I saw something out of the corner of my eye behind the fly, behind the lure. I don't know what it was. I didn't see, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's a good sign then.
I turned around. I just saw the boil.
And you saw my jaw.
Yeah, I saw your face. We haven't had the camera on for a while, guys.
I don't know what that was, Warren. I wasn't looking. I was looking at you. I was looking at your stupid face. We don't know what it was.
Yeah, so we can say it's whatever we want. My vote is either we say it was a muskie or a Saugeye.
But I was reeling fast to keep it off these rocks.
Muskalung.
See, if you're musky fishing, you would call that success and go,
Yeah, I had a good day. I moved a fish. This doesn't even look like smallmouth water. This looks like largemouth water right here. Oh, you certainly can have smallies here, but this to me just screams largemouth. Like the 2 species we're hoping to run across, it's not impossible to catch one of them today. It's proving impossible. Catching nothing but trees. Good fish. Crazy species, but it's a fish. Holy moly. Come on, baby. Come on now. Get in the net. Oh my God, get in the net. Ha. Fish on, fish in the boat, dog. A 2 3/4 pound largemouth. You see it? That makes no sense. It's funny. When we started this stretch, I cut the camera on and I said, guys, this looks more like largemouth water to me than smallmouth. I threw it into the brush and I kept it up because I was like, oh, maybe it's some crappie over there. And then the line just moved off and I sat and I was like, am I hung? No, that's a fish. And I reached up and cut the camera off. Like, guys, this is my first actual bite since we got out here this morning at 8:30.
Were you moving it pretty quick or it was sinking?
No, I was reeling it straight back like I was crappie fishing. Yeah. I tried to keep it off the bottom because I threw it into the tree.
I had another one come out and chase, but didn't eat. Looked like a bass, what was following mine.
Doesn't make any sense. Yeah. None of this makes any sense.
I'm
warm water species, but we can't catch the cold water species. All right, guys, my December largemouth I'll show you what I was throwing. Yeah, buddy. And it fought. It wasn't lethargic.
Yeah.
And when I had it in the net, it was thrashing. Like the fish is acting like it's not cold.
Like behind, followed it for 5-6 feet, and I slowed it down. And he turned off.
What I tell you? I said you slow it down, and then the fish is like, nah, I changed my mind.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay, I've found a little concentration of largies. I don't know why my camera wasn't on. Hey! Yep. Yep. Woo. All right. What in the world is going on here? I done found a little area with some big mouth bass. Could also be in a little bite window, but there are fish holding in this tree. They are holding in this tree. Both of those fish, one came on the other side, one came in the middle. I'm gonna sling this up on the back side, and I'm not letting it sink that far because I'm worried I'm gonna get hung. So I'm just throwing it in there, and I am pretty much starting to reel right away. It might be a foot and a half deep when I'm starting to retrieve. So those fish are definitely up, and they're definitely looking to feed. They're not holding to the bottom. I do want my credit though, because I did say that this area looked more like a largemouth spot to me than anything, and bingo bango 2 largemouth. So let's see if we can make it a third. Maybe not. Yep, another fish. Oh, I'm gonna need the net for this one. Oh my gosh, what did I hook? Down there, head shaking. I got something that's not little. I think it's another largemouth. Yep. 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 What is going on right now in December? Barely hooked it. I really don't know what's going on. I'm about to have a limit. That fish fought like a truck. Getting out of a kayak becomes a whole thing when it's cold outside. Wonder what all this wooden structure is. Did you see any fish when you were up here? Did you see fish?
Oh no, just a couple. I mean, small.
Huh.
So check this out. So before they obviously blew a notch in this dam, this was the ladder that was put in, right? So the idea is, as hickory shad and American shad and other anadromous species were making their way up. You can see in each one of these steps of the ladder, there's a little little opening there. So basically the thought process is the water flows in and it sort of weaves and winds its way back.
Which breaks up the current as it falls.
It breaks up the current so that the fish can either jump from pool to pool, or if the water's lower, they can swim through those notches and go from, you know, step by step up the ladder, and then ultimately they would come out here and go on up that way. And I think, let's walk over here, there might be a second one over here. I'm not sure what this is. This one might be designed to kind of come up and weave. Except this one is more like Boschers, right? So Boschers on the James, they would come in the door, right? And then ultimately make their way up and through. But it kind of weaves and winds this way. This is really cool.
So the idea is that, because those are V-notch weirs in there,
Yeah.
that they break up the current.
Exactly. And sort of create a stair-step series of artificial pools that before this dam was blown out, shad could make their way in through here and then ultimately go pool by pool on up and through and then past.
Woo! That's mud. Don't walk there.